Yes, indeed. Y'all know what time it is, baby. It's Wind Down Wednesday, baby. Therapy with a sip. Grown folk conversation. Y'all know who it is. Your host with the most. The one, the apostle, the prophet, the cosmic commander. We're going to get into some real conversation tonight. Real conversation, black fatigue. How many of you have ever heard of that particular term called black fatigue? We're going to get into that tonight, and we're going to introduce a nice wine, a nice generic wine that's affordable for those of us don't have deep pockets. We'll be able to, what? Yeah, that don't have deep pockets. We'll be able to get into a nice wine that takes us to a space and place and time that let us rewind. Yeah, y'all know who it is. Your host with the most, baby. Y'all know how we do it. Yeah. Y'all know how I do it. When we come in, we do what? Yes, we do. We hit that what? Share button. That's right. We hit that share button. Hit that share button because what? Sharing is, we know what it is. What? It's caring. Okay, just like that. All right, so let me hit this share button real quick, y'all. And when y'all come in, hit that share button so we can get our audience up, get our family in. Y'all know how we do it. We get our family in, everybody get in, and it get tight and right? Yeah. So those of you that are going to be listening and looking by YouTube, please do this for you, for me, and for us. Help us get our numbers up. Like and subscribe, okay? Like and subscribe. Okay. We have some fun time here in Wind Down Wednesday. We have grown folk conversation. It's a safe space where you can vent, air, and get some great response, right? Not that off the wall crazy stuff. I see you, Queen Lavelle, Queen Octavia. I see y'all with your face in the place. Thank you always for your constant support. So with that, let me get some sharing in, and you guys get some sharing in, and we're going to have an amazing topic tonight again, black fatigue. And interesting enough, I was talking to Queen Octavia probably about 2 weeks ago, and we was having this deep conversation, and she was like, you know what? What about black fatigue? What about how people are thinking about how things are going in blackness? And I'm like, what do you mean? She said, no, just think about it. Black fatigue, that black people are tired of how things are going in a certain way and how people are behaving, right? Okay, so I said, well, let me write that down. So I wrote that down, and I said, you know what? We're gonna Wind Down Wednesday. We're gonna do that in Wind Down Wednesday. And also, I want to take an opportunity to shout out someone that invited me onto their podcast on what is it? TikTok. Oh, and she's a funny person. If you all haven't went out there on TikTok and seen her yet, she loves to mime and lip sync other people's material. She's very powerful. They invited me onto their podcast on TikTok, and we had an amazing time. Her name is Patricia Patty McGehee. Patricia Patty McGehee. And her cohort is Touche. Only Touche. We had an amazing time. We had a very, very funny, powerful time. So if you get an opportunity to get out there, look her up. She's really, really, really funny. Okay. So again, we where? Wind Down Wednesday, baby. Yeah, I said Wind Down Wednesday. Yes. Yes, hit that share button and give me an opportunity to share. I'm going to get this out here. And you all know how we do it. We always do this. This is how we get it going, right? We hit the share button. Gratitude. I see the master teacher, the quantum shifter, the shape shifter, the code breaker, baby, the Prince of Peace in the house. Gratitude, gratitude. And, you know, I'm excited because when there are people that support you, it strengthens you. Yeah, it does. When people support you, it strengthens you. It helps you move through what it is that you're doing. You're Gailey, if I'm enunciating that correctly. Thank you, Prince of Peace, for being out there on YouTube. But yeah, let me hit some share buttons, you guys, and likewise, you guys share. You all know how we do this. We share and do what? Share alike. Because sharing is caring. Yeah. And I care for you. You care for me. And we care one for the other. But I have a nice generic wine for you guys tonight. I think you guys are you're gonna love this. Yes, indeed. I think you're gonna love it, right? Yeah, for sure. Okay. All right. So let me get some shares out here, right? And we can get it on real strong. Thank you, Dorothy. 217. That's Illinois. Illinois is in the house. In the house. Give yourselves a hand. That's right. Give your own self a big fat hand. Yeah, give yourself a big fat hand. Listen, as you come in, please, again, do this for you, for me, and for us. Hit that share button. Tonight is going to be an extravagant night, off the chain, as always. We're going to talk about some things. It's a safe space for grown folk conversation, where you can get it off your chest, right? We don't, right. Let's set some rules so you'll know that we don't revile, we don't name call, we don't do any of those things. We explicitly and intelligently explain why we say what it is that we say. Is that right? Yes, we do here in Wind Down Wednesday, baby. Therapy with a grown folk conversation. I'm going to drop into some of these groups. Give me just a moment. And you all do likewise. Okay? All right. Again, my Wednesdays are always geared toward meditation time. And I have a green thumb, so I was out in my garden today, my son and I. My oldest son in my marriage, Yeremia Yehoshua. We get out in the garden. I'm teaching him how to garden because that's what my grandfather taught me, right? So I'm likewise teaching him, and we're having an extraordinary time at it. We are having an extraordinary time at it. 217, Dorothy Wilson, hadn't seen you in a while, Queen. Glad that you're here with us tonight. I know we're going to have an amazing conversation. Tonight's topic, and you can put it out there. Please, those of you that follow me, thank you. The Prince of Peace, J.P. Hall, has already put it out there. Black fatigue. Just kind of roll that around in your mind and mull over it just a little bit and see what it kind of brings to your mind. Flawless Mentality Elevation, hosted by Dr. Mark. Oh, jumped over to YouTube, Facebook family. Thank you, Dr. Mark, for jumping over here. Love to hear from you. Gratitude. Let me say hello, you all, to the YouTube family real quick. Greetings, family. I love you guys. Thank you all for tuning in. We are having an amazing time with this, with Wind Down Wednesday. And also, by the way, tonight's sponsors are the Prince of Peace, Queen Octavia, the Master Teacher, the Quantum Shifter, the Shapeshifter, the Code Break. And also, Men Can't Be Wrong podcast host, T. Swin. He has an amazing book out. Let me see if I can get a hold of it, family. Give me just a second here. If you had an opportunity to get this yet, please pick it up. Love is for suckers. All right? All right. Also, another constituent that we have with us is Dr. Clea, the Creating the Amazing You, an amazing book. She's out of the ATL. T. Swin is out of H-Town, baby. Yes, indeed. Houston, Texas. Yes, listen. Remember, when you come into the room, let us know where you're hailing from, right? I see we have the ATL in the house. I see we have the ATL, we have South Kakalaki, we have the Illinois in the house. What else we got in the house? Y'all coming in. Gratitude. Those of you that are on YouTube, let us know where you're hailing from. All right? Gratitude. But listen, here's something that's very important. When you begin to talk about black fatigue, it's where are you at on this? Are you tired of being black? Are you tired of people talking about black issues? Or are you tired of they're talking about black money? Where's your fatigue at? And I'm going to get into this because I'm going to let you know where my fatigue is tonight, right? I'm going to get me some wine in me here in just a moment. We're going to toast it up here in just a moment because this is Wind Down Wednesday, baby. You know, you have a tendency when you get a little wine and you get a little sip in you, whatever, you know, your vice may be, it brings you to that space and place and time where you can kind of do what it is that you need to do and say what it is that you need to say. Is that right? All right. Wind Down Wednesday, baby. Therapy with a Zip. Grown folk conversation. Y'all in the house. Y'all in your house, right, baby? With the host with the most, the one, the apostle, the prophet, the cosmic commander. The cosmic commander, baby. Yes, indeed. Let's have some fun tonight. Stick and stay and get into it. Queen Octavia says, is tired, boss. Wait a minute. She said, what? What did she say? She says, tired, boss. Come on, y'all. It's Wind Down Wednesday. Come on, get in. It's Therapy with a Sip, baby. Grown folk conversation. Go ahead and hit that share button. I'm going to share just a little bit more, and we're going to get into this conversation here. Grown folk conversation, right? And we know what it means to be grown, right? All right. We know what it means to be grown. Grown folk. What y'all do today? What did y'all get into? Again, like I was sharing with you all, I was meditating and out in my garden, right? I was out in my garden meditating. I was pruning some of my cucumbers back. And I'm going to share some of that with you guys. If you are my friend, you can go onto my YouTube page. Not my YouTube page, but my Facebook page. And you'll be able to see some of that. I'm going to be posting that, okay? So to give you guys an opportunity to get out there and see that. And listen, if you haven't had an opportunity to get out there and ground and become one with universe again, you are missing something that's exciting. We're so inundated with technology that we don't have the opportunity and time to really get out and enjoy nature. Nature is one with us. We are the ones that are one with that, right? Okay. So remember that. Get into that. Get in tune with that. Okay? So that you have what we refer to as self-control. Yeah, y'all notice how the universe, not the universe, but the people that are in the universe have lost self-control? There's no temperance. Tempers are flaring. People react to things and not respond to them. There's a stark difference between reacting and responding, because when you react, you're acting off of impulses, and you're subject to do or say anything that you can't take back. But when you respond to something, you take the time to think, right? When we take the time to think, and when we have downloaded enough information, it allows us to make an intellectual response, right? Okay, now y'all with me. See, I knew it. I knew it. I knew it. I knew we was all on the same page, right? Okay. So give me just a couple of more spaces, places, and times here to share, and we'll toast it up. It's Wind Down Wednesday, baby. Therapy with a sip. I want to shout out this weekend. We had an amazing time at the Black Moses Freedom Festival with none other than Queen Basu, Black Sis Nefertim, aka Ebony Holmes, out of the ATL. I see you. I see you. I see you, shorty. Look who in the house, y'all. She early too. Kizzy, Inspirational Queen. Hey, como está usted? Glad to see you in the house, Queen. I see you, Dorothy. I'm going to get to that in just a second. We're going to pour up this wine, and then I'm going to get to what you just said, Queen. Thank you for posting that. And those of you that are on YouTube, please, please, please. Shout-town in the house. Shout-town in the building. Flawless gratitude. Thank you for joining us. Do this for you and for me. Please like, and subscribe. Help us get our numbers up. Those of you that are on Facebook, please subscribe. Get our numbers up. All right, I am a content creator, right? And those of you, I know some of you come in, you love to support financially. You like to donate. For those that are willing to donate, please pin out there. Please put out there donation. Let me, the JP, I'm going to make you a, where's it at? You're already one. Let me see. Yeah, you're there already. You're a moderator. JP, you're a moderator already. Gratitude. Thank you. JP is a moderator on YouTube. So thank you guys for tuning in. Thank you for coming in. Thank you for sharing your time, which we don't take this lightly. With extended grateful gratitude. Thank you. All right. So give me two more shares. And then I'm going to join you guys. We're going to get into this. Let me see here. Right? We're going to get into this. Give me a couple of more shares. And we're going to pour this bail. You all know that when we go to the restaurant, y'all know how they do us. They give us a bail and they charge us about $14.99. Great. Y'all know how it go. $14.99 for a bail. When you can go and get you a whole bottle of wine, right? Get you a complete an entire bottle of wine for $14.99, right? Let me put a reverb on that. For $14.99, you can get you a whole bottle of wine. Yes, indeed. This is your host with the most, baby. The one, the apostle, the prophet, the cosmic commander. Let me hit this last share and we're going to get into what it is that we are getting ready to demonstrate tonight about. Okay? All right. Wind Down Wednesday, baby. Third sip, grown folk conversation. It's been brought to you by none other, again, than the Prince of Peace, Queen Octavia, master teacher, the quantum shifter, the shape shifter, the code breaker, and T. Swin. Men Can't Always Be Wrong podcast. And if you haven't had an opportunity to pick up his book yet, please do so. Love is for suckers. I'm telling you, it's off the chain. Okay. Thank you all. Thank you all on YouTube. Thank you all on Facebook. Okay. Then shout out again, and let's get into this conversation. Black Moses Freedom Festival, which I had the opportunity to be a participant of, is annual festival hosted by Queen Basu, Black Sis Nefertim, and I'm one of the participants there, constituents of hers. Also, I want to shout out none other than DJ Boogie, one of the well-renowned DJs there in the ATL, shouting him out. Also, I want to shout out J Love. J Love, turning a moment into a movement. Every Friday, the girl is throwing down. She has an impeccable cast that she demonstrates with. Also, I had an opportunity to be on the podcast, which was awesome. If you hadn't had an opportunity to get out there on TikTok, her name is Patricia Patty McGehee. And she has a cohort and he goes by the handle of Touche. Only my Touche. Gratitude to them. I wanted to shout them out. And Wind Down Wednesday. Thank you all. We're getting ready to get into this. I'm going to get to you in just a second, Flawless, as well. I'm going to shout you out. We're going to read yours here also in just 1 second. Thank you for posting that. I got you. I promise you, if you put it out there, we're going to get to it, okay? So let's pour up this wine. Let's give our toast and get into this conversation. All right? Let's get at it. Just letting y'all know that ain't generic. That's real crystal. Yes, indeed. Listen, let me show you all what we're dealing with, demonstrating with tonight. Tonight. All right, Coastal Vibes. Y'all, we getting ready to get into this vibe. Look at that. Coastal Vibes. It's a generic wine, but it is nice and off the chain. Guess what? And it's 12.5. So, oh yeah, it's got a little kick to it. All right? Tonight, Wind Down Wednesday, baby. Therapy with a sip. Coastal Vibe. We get ready to pour up a bale, and we ain't going to hell. You know, some folk, my church people, y'all know how y'all are. Oh, you're drinking wine, you're going to hell. Well, it beats y'all going to church on first Sunday drinking Welch's grape juice, acting like you drinking wine. At least we got the audacity to drink real wine while you faking. Fake. Uh-oh, what'd he do? There it is, that bell. Well. Richard Pryor says, Jesus on my mind. It's Wind Down Wednesday, therapy with a sip, man, grown folk conversation. It is. Let's get this toast going on. Listen, as always, listen, may you live forever, and shall I never die. Salute. And to my sippers, 17:30, baby. Y'all know what time it is. Y'all know what we do. We sip. If you got your tea, wine, coffee, water, herbal tea, whatever it is you're working with, hey, you're working with that. Make it do what it do. But for me, I want the real, true fruit of the vine. Because guess what? It's good for the mind. Yes, indeed. All right, we getting ready to get into these conversations. Don't just say I'm going to enjoy myself. I don't be with wine. I don't do good with wine for the doctors drink it and right into see the next patient laugh loud. Okay, let me read that again. I'm going to enjoy myself. Okay. I'm going to enjoy myself. I don't be with wine good for the doctors drink it and right in to see their next patient laugh out loud. Okay, listen, the timeline is already blowing up. I know this one is going to be real good. I got some shit I want to say. I said it again. I said I got some shit I want to say. But I'm going to let y'all go ahead. It's Wind Down Wednesday, baby, and we're going to get ready to get into this. Yes, indeed. Flawless says, I'm sipping on some Grey Goose with a splash of organic pomegranate juice. Oh my, listen here, you is turning up. Did y'all hear what he said? Wait a minute, what? He said he's sipping on some Grey Goose, baby, with a splash of organic pomegranate juice. Oh, hey, throw one back for me. I got some 1738 over here. And then, of course, we're dealing with this Coastal Vine, baby. Oh, it's going to be wide open tonight, baby. What time is it? Y'all know what time it is. It's what? Wind Down Wednesday. What it is who? Grown folk conversation. That's right. If you ain't grown, get your ass out the room. Yeah. If you ain't grown, get your ass out the room. If you can't stand the heat, get out the kitchen. I'm your host with the most. I'm the one, the apostle, the prophet, the cosmic commander, baby. Yeah. Yeah. All right. Ladies and gentlemen, we're going to go and get into this. I know everybody's like, wait a minute, what's going on? What are we doing? It's called Wind Down Wednesday. Okay. Now, before I get to the timeline in Facebook, let me get to the timeline here in YouTube, right? Let's get YouTube kicking. Okay, Flawless says, unfortunately, because of social media, we're in information overload, and once overloaded, the mind doesn't process good information versus bad when it's in fatigue overload. I agree with you. I agree. Let me see if I can put a thumb up with that. See if they give me a thumb up. Let me see. Can I put a thumb up out there, y'all? Let me see. I agree with that. I'm going to read it again for us, family. I thought that was very powerful. Check this out. Let me read it again. Flawless says, listen to this. Unfortunately, because of social media, we're in information overload, and once the mind is overloaded, it doesn't process good information versus bad when it's in a fatigue overload. I agree. Let me just say, I agree. Yes. This Wind Down Wednesday, this is where we come and have that real good conversation, right? Okay. All right. Hey, J Love is in the house, y'all. The Love Gangster, also known as the Love Gangster. Make sure you put your information out there on the timeline, J Love. And all of you that come into the room, if you have a business, if you have a website page, if you have a book, whatever you're doing, this is free advertisement, baby. We ain't giving out no disclaimers. Just own your shit. Oh, yeah. I say own your shit. Okay. All right, it's your host with the most. Hey, Queen Dawn, what's going on? Okay, let me go back up this timeline. Hey, YouTube fam, I'm back and forth with you guys. So listen, we're gonna do this, right? So let me go back up this timeline and catch up with what we're doing on Facebook, and then we'll be pinging one another back and forth. How about that? All right. Okay, so Queen Dorothy started this off. She says, I get tired of talking about black women as if we're used for every example for everything in this world. But the great women we are, it's like, stop comparing us to everyone and stop bad-mouthing us, especially if all of the other races don't like us. It's sick for black men and not like us. It's draining. Like, why? Don't appreciate us. Move on. I feel you. I sympathize with you. But I'm sorry that you're sitting in that kind of seat. Let's talk about it. You're sitting in that kind of seat where you're going to be judged, right? Oh, wait a minute. What? You're on the throne. You black women. You're on the throne. Wait a minute. Hold on before we get into this. This wind down Wednesday. It's therapy with a grown folk conversation. If you ain't grown, get your ass out the room. Because we finna get ready to have a grown folk conversation. We talking about black fatigue. When you get into black fatigue, you getting ready to talk about the shit. See, most people don't understand. Wait, he's cussing. No, hold on, let me take that back. They say, he cursing. I'm not cursing. Cursing and cussing are two different things, right? Okay. Cursing means that you're trying to put a spell on someone. Cussing means that you're using expletives. But what they've done through research is found out that the most intelligent persons use expletives because they easily get to you the point that they're trying to express. So when I say shit, I'm not cursing. I'm cussing. Hello, somebody. And then you have to understand the word shit. Actually, should I go there? If somebody want me to tell you where the word shit come from, put a 1 on the timeline, and I can tell you where the word shit come from. And while we on YouTube as well, if you want me to explain to you where the word shit comes from so that you can know that it's not a vulgar or even a cuss word, so that you can know where that comes from, and then we can get into a deeper conversation. If it's grown folk conversation. I told y'all done landed in a place where you can have a real good conversation with grown folk. And with that, let me give a toast. I need some wine in me. This is Wine Down Wednesday, grown folk conversation. Salute. And to my sippers. Salute. All right. Put a 1 out there if y'all want me to explain to y'all where that damn word came from. Okay, I see some 1s out there. Give me some more 1s. I don't want just those few 1s out there. Y'all some sorry. I'm going to keep that to myself. Put some ones out there if you want to know where the word shit comes from. Because when y'all look at the word shit, y'all talking about, he says shit, he cussing. And church folk, y'all some of the, let me leave that alone. You Islamic people, y'all some of the, let me leave that alone. You religious people, y'all some of the, let me leave that alone. It's Wind Down Wednesday, baby. It's therapy with a sip grown folk conversation. If you ain't grown, get your ass out the room. The upper room. The upper room. Yes, indeed. Listen, man, we ain't hanging out with Apostle no more, man. He on some shit. Kizzy, listen what Kizzy said. Kizzy said, shit come from your ass. See, let me explain to y'all. See, that shit Kizzy just said, that's bullshit. Let's get to what shit really means, and then we're gonna get into some more you all comments and statements. Okay, fam. Flawless is absolutely facts, King. All right. I see you, Flawless. Gratitude. Listen, Jay. Hold on. Let me see what J Love said. J. Okay. Jay said if they're gonna be on Friday, we'll be joining others at Run Valley for a rally to uplift the women and raise awareness at Crystal Clark. Listen, also put Crystal's information, Jay, on the timeline too. Put all of that out there about Crystal Clark. If you all don't know about Crystal Clark, listen, this is very important. Please put that out there, Jay. About Crystal Clark. Listen, y'all, this sister, man, the state of Michigan, they should be ashamed of themselves. And what J Love is trying to do is garner participants to help with charging the prison with neglect for Crystal Clark. So please put that out there, Jay. If you're still in the room, please put it out there. Oh yeah, y'all, I'm starting to feel real good. I'm starting to slare a little bit. So that means that we gonna get a good conversation tonight. Wait a minute. I think I got one of these things on here that, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Wait a minute. All right, family. Did y'all hear that? What do I sound like? Okay. Dun. It sounds like I'm outside somewhere. It sounds like I'm getting that good reverb. It's Wind Down Wednesday, grown folk conversation. Yup. Wait a minute. Okay, let's go to something else. Wait a minute. Let's try something else. Okay, so anyway. Okay, so fam. Y'all there? Okay. All right. And I'm going back up the timeline and we're gonna get there. Queen Octavia talking about there's all kinds of shit. Kizzy, Inspirational Queen's about laughing my ass off. Yeah, I'm getting ready to explain. Y'all think I'm bullshitting. I ain't shitting. Okay. Queen Octavia says, we are the originators without the credit. Yes, we are. Okay, so let me go ahead so we can get into this conversation. I see our family is still coming in. I see y'all coming in, peeping in. Bring your ass on in. It's Wind Down Wednesday, grown folk conversation. If you ain't grown, go and get your ass out the room. Don't be peeping and don't come in. Come on in. See, I come from a place where I deal with a whole bunch of church folk because I am an apostle and a prophet. So in their mind, what they're thinking is, oh, you're going to hell because you're drinking wine and you're drinking 1738. You're drinking spirits. So you're going to hell. So no, you'll beat me there because you're over there faking and believing that you're drinking something that you're not. Let me ask you all a question. For real though, real quick before we get into what we do. Oh my God. Before we get into what we it's winding down Wednesday, baby. Therapy with a silk grown folk conversation. Y'all have to explain to me. Y'all have to explain to me. Hold on. Okay. See, y'all have to explain to me, how is it that you can fake like you drinking something and then get mad at the people for drinking it for real? Oh, y'all got to say nothing. Fuck that. Hold on. Every first Sunday, you over there faking like you drinking wine. And then you get mad because somebody else drinking wine. That sounds like hating to me. What y'all think? Sounds like haterade. It's why down Wednesday, baby, grown folk conversation. Y'all might have to rescue me tonight. I might have to get somebody else to sit in for me tonight because this shit is funny. Okay, let me get back to what I'm supposed to be saying. Shit. Okay, now, actually, to be honest with you all, let me return to normal behavior. Okay, so when you talk about the word shit, actually the word shit comes from a root word, scero or scaro, which actually means, or is the root word in where we get our English word called science. Yes, if you don't believe me, look it up. Shit actually comes, or science actually comes from the root in the word shit. And hold on, let's go a little further. And the word science actually is the root word where we get the word knowledge from. Knowledge, science, all of that is shit. Now, how did you get that? Because shit is a byproduct of something, right? We can eat something and then we excrete it, right? It's a byproduct. It's not the original product that we put in us, but it's a byproduct. So, shit produces knowledge. Shit produces science. Science produces knowledge. Comes from shit. It's a byproduct of the reality of what is going on. And Queen Octavia says, knowledge equals you the shit. Absolutely. I don't know about y'all, but I need some more wine because y'all ain't doing right tonight. Listen, if you're on YouTube, please again like and subscribe. do this for you, for me, and for us. If you're on Facebook, y'all know who I am. I'm the host with the most. The one, the apostle, the prophet, the cosmic commander. I need some more wine. I can't deal with y'all. Y'all, I didn't even know that this subject tonight was going to open y'all up like this, because y'all on something else. Y'all normally laid back trying to see what was what. Let's salute. All right, sippers. Okay, what I'm going to do is go back up the timeline. Okay, thank you, J Love. J Love said this Friday won't be a turn of the moment into a movement this Friday. Okay, family? She put that out there for you guys. Let me shout that out. Thank you, Jay. Love you. Love gangster. That's the love gangster, y'all. She called herself the love gangster. I agree with her. A little chocolate fine self. You know what we've stopped doing is that we have stopped giving each other compliments. Because, people say, oh, you're harassing me, you are stalking me, and all of this kind of bullshit. It's grown folk conversation. So, if you ain't grown, get your ass out the room, because you're going to hear grown folk conversation, right? Okay, so you can't even give compliments anymore. Have you ever been in the supermarket and walked past someone and said, you know what, you look beautiful, queen. Get away from me. Get away from me. Anyway, he's wind down Wednesday, baby, grown folk conversation. You see, we still talking about black fatigue. I'm tired of, you can't even talk to a sister today, man. You pass by, she talking about, get away from me. What are you doing? And if you don't get your ass away from me. Hello, somebody? Oh, me, oh, my, oh, me, oh, my. Okay, so, listen, let me pause for the calls. Y'all still in the room. Y'all know how this goes. Please, for you, for me, and for us. I am a content creator, so I do need your financial support. Listen, look out there. It's out there. Cash App, PayPal. Look out there. Send something this way. Keep me encouraged. Keep me in that space and place, man, where let me send them this powerful information. And I'm always, if you look on my page, you'll get some very powerful information. And that's for real. Yeah. Hey. You're going to get some real information. Let me see if I've gotten some donors. Okay. No. Let me see. Thank you. Thank you, Queen Octavia, for your donation. Thank you, Prince of Peace, for your donation. Gratitude. Gratitude. All right. So let me go back up here. I love gangster. I love to shout you out. You know I love to shout you out with your little chocolate fine self. But anyway, that I need to. I'm gonna shout my queens out now. I'm gonna shout y'all out, and my queen be like, "What you doing?" and doing it so we can do it. Oh, come on, what? Oh, yeah. Come on, y'all. Y'all know what time it is. It's what it's grown folk conversation, baby. It's Wind Down Wednesday, therapy with a sip, right? Come on here. Let's get it. Thank you for posting that. Hey, y'all see J Love? Listen, I need y'all to get behind her. Family, I need y'all to get behind her. Okay? All right. Okay. Let me go back up the timeline and get into this conversation. Y'all saying, hey, Gina Bina, what's up, girl? What's up, Queen? How you doing? Thank you. If you're still in the room, I love you, girl. Thank you for tuning in. All right, let me go back up. Let me go back up. Queen Octavia says, we are the originators without the credit, baby. Yes, indeed. Yes, indeed. We've been doing this for a long time. Queen Octavia says, we are priceless. Everything comes from us. Everyone attempts to duplicate, replicate, and be us. That's absolutely categorically correct. We just have to take it as a compliment at this point. I'm flattered, but a little annoyed at the same time. I agree with you. They've stolen everything from us. They haven't originated anything, and I ain't taking shit. Yeah, I ain't taking shit. The Prince of Peace, J.P. Hall, says, black fatigue makes me think of the constant emotional and philosophical or physiological exhaustion that have to consistently balance out due racism, social injustice, and just plain old discrimination from our own and others. I agree with you. Oh, shit, we got a toast on that one. Y'all still in the room? If you're still in the room, I think y'all finna get me beyond the veil. And I don't know what happens. Do anyone know what happens beyond the veil? Not the pale, but beyond the veil. Flawless says on YouTube, it says, this elevated thought conversation with Wind Down Wednesday, which requires elevation, not emotional reaction. Family, absolutely. Thank you for that. Did y'all hear what he said? Let me say that again. Flawless on YouTube. Great, great, great comment. Listen to what he says. He says, this elevated thought conversation with Wind Down Wednesday, which requires elevation, not emotional reaction, family. Oh man, that's amazing. Okay, so we gonna toast to this and that one. We're gonna toast to that. Look, and I'm gonna complete my bail. I'm starting to slur a little bit. My queen gonna call me later and say, you know you was a little out of pocket. But I'm gonna say, yeah, it's okay, it's cool. It's Wind Down Wednesday. It's Wind Down Wednesday, baby. Therapy with a sip. Salud. Y'all better get in the conversation to my sippers. Okay, so before we get back into this conversation, we're going over on the B side, which means that we're getting ready to get out of here. So which means that I got to pour up another bail. And if you all get me beyond that bail, not the pail, but beyond the bail, ain't no telling what I might be doing tonight. My queen ain't here, so I can't. I gotta be by yourself. All right, wind down Wednesday, man. Therapy with a sip conversation, family. Hey, Bill. Okay. To be honest with you, y'all know what? Shit. At this point, all I need is a cigar. Don't say that. You're going to hell. Well, hell is ashes and everything else, isn't it? Here we go. Come on, y'all. Wait a minute, J Love, what you say? Let me go back up. What J Love say? J Love said, "Don't get this wrong." Wait a minute, wait. Jay said, "Don't get this wrong." Hey, J Love, if I get in trouble, I'm calling you to come get me, right? I'm saying, Jay, come get me. And Jay gonna be like, "Where you at? You around the corner?" I'm saying, "Yeah, Jay, I'm around the corner. Come get me." All right, y'all. Shit, y'all done made me pay up. Listen, let me go, Mama. Okay, my mom ain't even here, y'all. My mom way in Illinois. I'm in South Carolina. Wind down Wednesday, baby. Therapy with a sip. Grown folk conversation. Listen, if you get an opportunity, please stop by. Turning a moment into a movement with J Love and her cohorts. I'm telling y'all, it's off the chain. Also, if you get an opportunity, please pick up this read. It's a good read, right? Love is for Suckers by T. Swin. Men Can Always Be Wrong podcast. Also, shout out to our very own Dr. Clea, created an amazing you journal. She's out at ATL. T. Swin is out of the H-Town, Houston, Texas. J Love is out of Michigan. Let them know where you from, J Love. Let them know. Also, Bees Crafted by Kafira. Oh, had an amazing time at the Black Moses Freedom Festival. Y'all, listen, we are doing some amazing things. If people think that we just come in here and we just, you know, it's all good, right? Okay. All right. Here we go. Okay. Dorothy says, I have had more people of all races support me, and most of the black folks I found to be the bootlickers. That's the haters. Ooh, I ain't even. I'm gonna leave that alone. Y'all know what? We're gonna do a part 2 to this. Next week, we're gonna do a part 2 to this because I have to go down the timeline and, hey, Gina Bina, what's up, girl? Yeah, I know. Whether it's black men or black women, as black people, we should support all black people. If other races don't support us, no other race are going to. No, that's true. But I think we're going to have to do a part 2 of this. Thank you, J Love, for putting it up. Crystal has moles in her ears. You all, look, I need you all to, seriously, family, and I need you all to share this podcast, okay? So that they can see what's going on. Dorothy says, you were about to address my statement, big bro, and we started talking about shit. So laugh aloud. Well, we're basically tired of disrespect. When they need us black queens, then it's a different story. So they think we put here just to be used when we need them. They ghost. That's the fake mess. Both men and women. It's a shame to support some black women and men, but not all. It's just too fake for me. Yeah, we get into that. That's absolutely categorically correct. Okay, so let me go up a little bit more because I know I missed some. Queen Octavia said, I give and receive compliments. Salute. Wine Down Wednesdays, Wine Down Wednesdays. Let me, real quick, let me do this. If you haven't donated, please donate. Don't take us for granted. Let me say this. Don't take us for granted. We do need your support. Don't go on other people's podcasts and then splurge. Then you come into Wind Down Wednesday and you say, well, he's okay. We don't need to do that. Don't do that. Okay, fam? If you look at that, J Love put that out there for you all for Crystal. Please look at that and read that. Diagnosed by a previous doctor to be allergenic to mold or allergic to mold, and that she should be housed, she shouldn't be housed in it. And this is, yeah, oh my God. Thank you, Jay, for this. Y'all, I need y'all to look up that and read that and then follow that. Okay? Crystal has been unable to address that she's wrongly convicted because she's still fighting for her life at the women's prison there in Michigan. So listen, look that up. Thank you for putting everything out there, Jay. Dr. Wilson said, I can't with you, big bro. Laugh out loud. I know, right? Everybody laughing at me. Ooh, Gina Bina said, I'm drinking tequila. Ooh, to be precise. Hey, if you drink tequila, I know what you get ready to do after you get off of here. We already know. Salute. We already know. Women, y'all know when y'all drink that tequila, y'all. We already know we in trouble. I'm going back up the timeline, y'all, and we get ready to get out of here. Okay, Queen Axel says, we are priceless. Everything comes from us, everything attempted to duplicate, replicate, and be us. We just have to take, oh, yes, yes, we did, yes, yes, yes. Okay, so we pretty much, okay, I was just rehashing, so we pretty much got all of that taken care of. Let me make sure that, okay. Everybody on YouTube, y'all good? Okay. This Wind Down Wednesday, baby, therapy with a sip, grown folk conversation. Y'all already know how we do this. If you're grown, You supposed to be in the room, right? If you ain't grown, get your ass out the room. I'm your host with the most. I'm the one, the apostle, the prophet, the God's commander, baby. Listen, if you hadn't had an opportunity to donate, please donate. We need just financial support here in Wind Down Wednesday. And I promise you, we're going to send it right back at you. Because this is what we do. Right? Okay. So, as always, what? Hold what you got. Muse over it. Cogitate upon it. Ponder on it. Meditate upon it. But by all means, govern yourselves accordingly. Mm-hmm.